Hello everybody. Gavin McGinnis, whatever your fucking name is. So I'm watching a little bit of Alpha Omega Sin, and there's a motherfucker saying, video games are only for children. Why are adults playing them? Motherfucker, there are violent video games that we don't let kids play. They do, but, most... There's games for a lot of people. For old people, for kids, for adults. Don't tell me, motherfucker. Don't you dare tell me, motherfucker, that adults shouldn't be playing video games. Motherfucker, have you sat down and played yourself a video game of any kind? Have you sat down? Have you ever sat down and freaking played freaking some Mario and wondered why he always freaking got and freaking saved the princess but never got any? Have you wondered? Have you wondered why Ganon keeps coming back while playing Legend of Zelda Upside Down? I'll tell you one thing, you motherfucker. Video games are for basically everyone. If you weren't such an asshole with your head up your own ass, you'd see that people other than kids play video games. Now, I have nothing really to say about Gamergate. What stuff in Gamergate kind of spiraled out of control. I mean, literally, have you seen what's been going on over there? And I mean, on Twitter, I just stay the fuck away. But have you ever played a game like Grand Theft Auto and question torture in the United States? Have you ever played Five Nights at Freddy's in the night and shit yourself all at the exact same time? Have you ever... Anyways, motherfucker, you're an asshole. I'm gonna freaking sing that again, and it's gonna be a parody thing. But, regardless, video games are for everybody, dude. For everybody. Okay, I need to see this man's video, because if I don't, I'm about to... Because Alpha, for once, I don't know if you actually even approve of me always using your videos as kind of my piggyback. But oh my god, here it is. Okay, kiddies, this is the Bugsy, this is the Fanbrat Basher, and he is back and ready to freaking rip a man's head off with only his fingers. Okay, guys. You understand why I'm mad, why I'm truly angry, why I really want to rip this guy a new a-hole while sitting down, drinking a little bit of water and getting ready to go for it. But anyways, because guys, I'm tired of people always attacking games from either side, whether they're adults and don't fucking know, or politicians that really should mind their own fucking business, to freaking gamers that give us other gamers a bad name. I'm tired of it. I've been tired of it. But here we go, another asshole with his 2 cents that are exactly the same as everybody else because they got nothing else to do. And they want to stay relevant, so that's why they want to hook onto the video game. Stop me if you heard it before, Anita Sarkeesian, Jack Thompson. A few others I'm forgetting. PETA. Once again, peeps, you're just doing this to stay relevant. That's the only reason. I haven't even heard of you, Gavin. Old boy. I haven't heard you, Gavin McGinnis. Yeah, I haven't heard of you. So, yeah, you just pretty much did your own little thing. Now, prepare! Like a certain somebody would say if he was here with me right now. Prepare your anus! It's on! Okay, let's start. Let me get a little calm.
So my buddy Nero got his second bomb threat this week. The first one was a while ago in D.C., and it was at a journalism conference where he was discussing Gamergate. This week, it was another journalism conference in Miami, and they were again talking Gamergate. This was with the factual feminist C.H. Summers. And for those of you who are normal adults, you probably don't know that Gamergate is the idea that feminism and political correctness should work its way into video games. The gamers, that's a movement, guys who play video games have a name for themselves. The gamers fought back and said, no, your PC doesn't belong in our world. And Summers and Nero say the same thing. This got a bomb threat both times.
Hey, motherfucker. I don't know how long you've been, frozen. You've been stuck in a vault. You've been touched by raiders. I don't know how long you've been stuck. But let me explain something to you. Yeah, you're sucking so hard, man. You're losing all favorites. Like, that's what they call themselves. You know, women play games too, motherfucker. It's not just us dudes. But hey, if you get hate on the feminist side, I don't even feel sorry for you. At this point, I'm just gonna, again, you're one of the many people I will watch burn. Like, not literally, but metaphorically. But anyways, not even the point. I'm gonna watch this, and this dude is so out of touch with everybody and everything. Didn't even bother to do research. I'm guessing. I'm only guessing because, well, it's a hunch. You know, guys, whenever I try to do a good video, there's always like some asshole out there that's like, video game, I don't understand, I'm gonna bash them because I don't understand. Now, other than Jimmy Kimmel that did it for straight up comedy, and a lot of people got it up in arms for that shit, you know, we're gonna talk about this dude that doesn't know his Pac-Man from an Atari 2600, or a ColecoVision from a Coleco. Did I say ColecoVision already? Anyways.
This time, though, they managed to get most of the talk out, but the bomb threat dispersed the crowd. Some angry social justice warrior against free speech doesn't want this being discussed, so they discussed it outside after they got bomb threated out. There's a layer of patheticness here, though, that no one is talking about. Namely, I don't care if video games are sexist or not sexist or politically correct. Video games are for little kids.
Video games are for everybody, sir. Okay? Video games are for everybody. Video games are for little kids because I say so, and I just don't get it because why should adults have fun playing games? Because I personally don't understand it, and I try to be some fucked up rebel because I can tell, and trust me, I can totally tell you're trying to go with the rebel angle here. I can sense it. I can sense it. Which is funny because, you know, that's how I used to act when I started YouTube. Like a rebel with a point. But then I stopped being the rebel with a point and actually just saying, you know, the whole rebel thing is kind of stupid. In a sense. Let me turn this down before I give myself a headache by reacting quickly like a Mexican bean.
Why are adults playing video games? My brother-in-law got my kids a Batman game for Christmas. They can't play it. It's for adults only. Batman? When I was a little kid, we watched Batman on TV because we wanted to be tough and fight bad guys.
Times have changed for you, sir. Get with it. It's adult because there's a lot of adult stuff in it, and these kids are probably, what, 10, 9-ish? And yeah, Joker. But Batman, if you have read Batman, and you have seen all the shit that's in it, and trust me, man, you look like you're from the Silver Age. Not Silver Age. Silver Age, yeah, Silver Age. You look like you're from the Silver Age of comics, so yeah, I can kind of see all that. I can see where you're getting your misinformation. But, don't do your research. Don't do your research, kids. That's how you're going to be this asshole. With a corn in his hole. Because he's so fucking ignorant. I shouldn't be playing games anyway, blah, blah, blah. Man, I actually heard all this before. That's why I'm just so sick of it. So I'm just going to skip, and then I'm going to let Alpha talk, because god dang. I like to put his videos in just in case certain people that don't know who he is gets brought in, and they see what he is, and, I want to direct people over there so he can get more subs and stuff like that.
Able to get a piece. You're supposed to be building a table or something. Yes, we watch TV sometimes. Yes, we indulge ourselves in movies. Sometimes we even read fiction. I don't read fiction, but I get that sometimes you do that. That happens occasionally, and when you're wasting time watching a show, that's a vice. It should be discouraged. It's not something to be proud of. You don't go, I'm a watch TVer. Get out of here. There's a bomb threat at my watch TV conference. What the fuck? Put down...
What the fuck is up with you, dude? Seriously. Trust me, I don't even have to watch your whole video to even think to myself that you're a fucking out of touch asshole that doesn't know shit from Shinola, basically. Because, dude, I don't know what you've been doing. You've been in a rock, in a vault, in a train, on a boat. Fucking goats. Get it, guys? Fucking goats. Call back for my video earlier. And trust me, more videos with a certain somebody will be done soon. I just wanted to kind of do these videos. I promised someone I wouldn't rant all this month, but I can't even do that. I'm sorry. And you know you are. I promised I couldn't stop ranting for at least until at least Christmas was over or started, and I can't even do that. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I hate it when people like this think that they know all adults. Like, yeah, certain people that play video games. I mean, you're probably the people that don't play video games, and that's them. But we have a whole group, a whole generation of people that probably even in your generation that actually play video games that are fully functional adults, whether you see that or not. Okay? But instead, you just show your ass and just say, "Oh, adults should be playing video games anyway. They're for kids," because I don't know, because I have no idea. I'm so out of touch with people. I'm making this video because I don't know, and I don't want to know because I look like the freaking love child of Jameson from J.J. Jameson from freaking Spider-Man and Dilbert. With a little bit of Snively Whiplash in there. Snively Whiplash came out of nowhere and he just jizzed all over Dilbert. I don't fucking know. Just that's what happened. That's why I look like that. So basically, Gavin, my friend, you're out of touch. You need to do research before you even dare make another video like this again. Because once again, sir, you've proven that even us adults are freaking stupid. Like, even some of you adults are dumb. I'm an adult. But you guys you guys show your ages by how old you are. And it's just like, okay, you don't think adults should be playing video games? You're all upset about it? Why? Understand this ain't the time you grew up where only like video games were only for kid stuff. People have fought hard to prove that video games are not just for kids. They're not just a thing you play. It can be an art form. It can be a literal art form. It can be a work of art. But we still have people out there that still believe that video games are kid stuff. And it's fine that you believe that. I ain't gonna sit here and try to convince you otherwise if you're so gung ho on thinking about it. But at the same time, you gotta be respectful of these gamers, whether you agree or disagree. Because again, sir, there's a lot more of us than there are of you. And go anywhere on the internet and you'll see what I mean by that. Like always, folks, this is the Fanbrand Basher, and I'm going to be bringing you back to Alpha Omega Sin to see what he has to say about Mr. Gavin's little failed video experiment. Yes, I can be civil, but I really do think you're a bastard. People who analyze adulthood, real adults play video games, read comics, do whatever. Because they don't need to be perceived as grown up. They just are. Unbelievably childish. There you go, Grumpy Catterman. There you go, man. How... When was this done? He just now got this now? Alright, man. Alright, Alpha, I'm just saying, that was kinda... I mean, I gotta say, I didn't hear about this until you made a video, because I try to stay out of Gamergate, but lately I've been finding that I'm gonna be in this no matter what I say. Because I am who I am, you know?
Are not a child playing video games, then you were clearly mentally handicapped.
That is for people who are special, okay? In the old days, you lived in the basement because you were mentally handicapped.
All of us, all people who enjoy video games, even remotely, somewhat, kinda, apparently have a fucking mental handicap.
Nope.
Oh,
Chromosomes.
you know, Gavin, fuck you, man. Seriously. Everybody's mentally handicapped because they play games. Sir, you better hope you never meet me in real life. Ooh. I will fucking punch you in the jaw. And I will not let up. That ain't a threat. That's just something that's probably going to happen if you ever cross my path. Basically, Bugsy's saying a threat.
Missing in the whole 9 yards. This is such an outdated, ridiculous notion to have nowadays.
Yes.
The idea that you even said this with a straight face and were expecting to be taken seriously is fucking ridiculous. Let's just go and put out the fucking obvious here, and that's you were several decades late to this party. Adults have been playing video games since their inception back in the 70s. This is not something suddenly new. You're old enough to know that there was a big boom amongst adults, teenagers, kids. It was a new interactive medium within the entertainment world. Something that was capable of taking literature. Something that was able to go and take motion pictures. Something that was capable of taking music. Fantastic compositions. Wrapping all of this stuff up into a nice package that you could go and interact with and enjoy. And it's only grown since then. But you're thinking that this is just for man children and only for men, apparently. Now, I find it hilarious that you then decide to attack the comic book industry and comic book fans again in 2015.
Now you're 32 and you're sitting there, I'm Batman, I'm Superman, I can fly. Look at my Wolverine shirt. He has claws.
All of these things have only been escalating and growing in popularity and have taken over the mainstream. But oh man, I guess that's part of your rebellious attitude, right? Going against the grain, but also showing your age, at least mentally, at the same exact time. I mean, weren't you at one point in time some fuck the system type guy? Really just, man, fuck the man and all that shit? Really just trying to go and ruffle feathers and get a rise out of people? Maybe this is a throwback to such a thing, but then again, maybe all those paychecks that you've been cashing in from Fox News might have deteriorated a couple of the things that you needed, like, I don't know, the fucking frontal lobe. That shit was
I don't know, maybe it's satire, maybe it isn't, but still, motherfucker, if you are really being serious, if you're really being genuine here, you just prove my point why I basically still do these kinds of videos, because actual people, even if you're not serious, actual people like you actually do kind of think like that. And I'm the guy that tells them to shut the fuck up and go somewhere else with that noise. You know, it just proves to me, peeps. This is why gaming will never be taken seriously, because we always got these assholes going like, gaming's not an art form, it's just for children, and I just want to go to those people, Jay and Silent Bob style, and, you know, play how many people want to kick some ass, and, you know, you guys know where I'm going with this. And trust me, he'd be the first one. Like, I would if I could. Well, actually, I will. I am not a sensitive artist. I'm probably an artist, but I'm not a sensitive artist.
Goddamn fucking map. We can't find it in any of the x-rays, sir, but we figured we could just kind of use it as a change purse. Fuck it, why not? But you then said that people should be playing video games, they should be going and doing other activities, such as building tables. That's what they should be doing. And if you're playing video games, you clearly are incapable of doing such things as moving out of your home.
In the old days, you lived in the basement because you were mentally handicapped. When we saw 12-year-olds playing Star Wars with 9-year-olds, we went, poor bastard, oh well. I guess he'll be living with his mommy forever. Now that's cool!
That one took me back for a moment. I'm like, wait a minute. There's hundreds and millions of people who play video games, so I guess all of them are living with their parents. Man, we have a really fucked society.
Or if he was playing Star Wars with the 9-year-olds, what if that was like his little brother, and he loves Star Wars, and the kid loves Star Wars, so wouldn't it stand to reason that they would basically, since it's a family thing, he's just playing with his brother or something like that? Why can't it be like that? Just, am I missing something in that artery, in that freaking gelatinous blob you call a brain there, Gavin? Are me and Alpha just not getting what you're trying to say? Like, what are you really trying to say to us here?
Apparently, according to him, Gavin McGinnis, man, you are a well of knowledge. We should all be going to you. Such an intellectual. But
We should be
you're
more like
saying that people should be going out there and doing those things, and anybody who's playing video games is obviously incapable of doing that. Except for many people who run this country and many other countries out there who have been doing all of these jobs. They also play video games. Hell, right on my street, there was people who were working on the gas lines, and they had to come knock on my door to go and get a couple things shut off so they could continue to work. And you know what we did? We were talking about Fallout 4. Well, I guess he's a man-child.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous. It's funny that you were trying to go and take the piss out of gamers and out of comic book fans. Like, you were trying to go and make fun of a guy for wearing a Wolverine shirt. Yet, you have well, it's currently hip to have this haircut right now that looks more like fucking Pidgeotto.
No. It looks like No, he
with the
looks
fucking
like
nerd glasses, and
he looks like a freak. He looks like. I take that back. The first thing I take back. He looks like Larry King and Wilfred Rohr's staff just like fused together, and this is what we get.
Got them suspenders, man, I should really be just like you.
Looking like J.
Just,
Jonah Jameson.
hey, what's cool at the moment? I guess I'm that. So, can everybody fully embrace and accept me right now? Is that fine? I have heard opinions like yours so many times that I can chalk it up to one thing. That
Ignorance.
Hell, let's just go with two things.
Ignorance.
One, you're insecure. You're insecurity, and all you're doing is you're putting it out there, front and center, on full fucking blast, projecting to the entire world. Oh, I hate all these things. It's just,
I don't like change.
This is silly, and it's actually funny. I can't even get mad at the things.
I kind of did a little bit. But really, it's just, it's symptomatic of a bigger issue. This man's saying basically, like I was going to say, this dude just basically said, "Yo, I don't like change. Ooh, I don't like change. I don't like these new ways. I used to be in. I don't know what time period period he basically comes from, but honestly, that's what I'm getting from him. That's the biggest vibe I'm getting from him. Or he's just doing this to get more views, and by all means, motherfucker, you just proven. And another thing, it proves, we YouTubers try hard not to do this kind of shit. So, kids, if anybody listens to me and they're trying to become a reviewer or just plain YouTuber that does stuff kind of like how I do things, just know that just don't do this kind of shit. Don't be this guy in the corner of the screen. In the corner of the screen. Not in the center of the screen, the corner of the screen. Because whatever he's trying to say is he's just trying to either do it to drum up views, or he's actually legitly being serious. And you don't want that. Like I said, don't do the whole angry reviewer thing if you're not willing to do something different. Or just don't be that dude. Whatever you do, guys, whatever you do, and go forward with everything you want to do, just don't be that dude in the corner of the screen, okay? All I'm saying.
You said, because they are so fucking ridiculous. Then, maybe you just don't like where the world's changing. You don't like the idea that these things are becoming cool. But did you think that they all sucked whenever you were younger, and you hate the fact that now everybody's into these things? Fucking world leaders are into this kind of entertainment. You were trying to fucking piss on, Batman? Like, are you fucking serious? Like, Batman.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Only one of the biggest franchises in the entire world that has transcended from comic books into movies, into TV shows, into video games, everywhere and anywhere. You were trying to go and fucking take a double.
And I know I'm in here too, and I want to say this. I know Bugsy wants to say something. But I'm saying, motherfucker, you better be glad that freaking DC isn't up your ass. Gonna sue your ass for slander. Because, motherfucker, I don't even think you would be able to win that one. You'd be like, my money. What the fuck, honey? What was that? I don't know. Just sounded pretty cool. Sounded kind of fitting for him because he's looking like J. Jonah Jameson about to... He looking like a reverse J. Jonah Jameson that's about to go to freaking... go to freaking Kingpin and start, Oh God, on please, dude, it's already thought of, and I know you could read it. I know you could read my mind. Oh God, ew, you're a sick bastard. You know that? Yep. Sorry guys, we need to interject a little bit of comedy in this because anything to calm me and Bugsy down because I'm like, you guys don't hear me, but I'm in the background like, kill this motherfucker. Beat this motherfucker. And Bugsy's like, I want to beat this dick. And then you guys probably didn't hear this because Bugsy probably cut it out, but he said, this is the reason. No, that's in there. I just had to edit it down a little bit. Should be in there.
Deuce on that?
Batman? When I was a little kid, we watched Batman on TV because we wanted to be tough and fight bad guys. Now you're 32 and you're sitting there, I'm Batman, I'm Superman, I can fly.
On comic book, for fuck's sake, comic book movies right now are the modern day action movies and make money hand over fist. Between Disney and Marvel alone, and that's not even including shit like IDW and Image and tons of other shit out there, they fucking run things. And you think all of them are the basement-dwelling geeky nerds who are all socially inept. You are several decades late to the party, and you're speaking to a choir that will not be there. Again, I thank TJ for going and bringing up this subject. I want to chime in with my couple cents that I thought would be worth adding into this. And Gavin, why don't you just take a little bit of advice from me, though I'm sure that you wouldn't ever take me serious, but stick to politics. You know those quite well. You just keep doing...
Yes, seriously. And this is to all. And I'm saying this right fucking now. All of you politicians. Every last single one of you. If you want my kind of vote, stay the fuck away from video games and the internet. Those are not things you should be focusing on. Those are not things you should be focusing on. This is not your platform, kids. Yes, I'm calling politicians kids because to me right now they are kids. See, this is not what you should be focusing on. Focus on the other stuff. Focus on the other stuff. Let's worry about the game industry and the internet. Let people that actually are qualified to do these kinds of things, well, not really technically qualified, but that can talk about this and actually have either a job reviewing or talking about this sort of thing. Let it be our job, okay? You go back and lick Donald Trump's anus. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do, and I kind of don't want to know. Because you just proved to me that, you ain't worth really, other than this video, you ain't really worth talking about because you're just kind of looking like J. Jonah Jameson's love child, May loved Wilfred Gorstash, and you're kind of the illegitimate child of that. But basically, yeah, and also taking a dump on these comic fans, calling since adults play games, we're special. We're freaking mentally handicapped and shit. That just pretty much says to me. That says to me, I don't respect you motherfuckers. I'm just here to fuck with you guys and see if I actually got people that actually have my back. No, wait, they're trolls. Everything is ruined.
That thing right there, and you make sure that you don't go too far on that short-ass leash that Fox News has you on, because you don't want to bite the hand that feeds you. And make sure that you don't dive headfirst into this black sea of agony known as the arts and entertainment world that you know nothing about, because you will surely drown in it by the weight wrapped around your ankles of your own fucking stupidity and ignorance of the subject matter that you think that you're knowledgeable on.
Alpha, I wish I could high five you, man. Like, I wish I could high five you.
This is Alpha Omega saying, as always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck on. Except for you, Gavin. You won't game the fuck on. You're too cool for that.
Seriously, that's the reason I like Alpha Omega Sin, because, he'll say the shit that everybody else don't want to talk about or don't want to ruffle any feathers and stuff, but he'll say it. He'll say it. I just hate these people that think that they know. I hate people that think that they know. That think that all games are for kids, and I'm like, dude, you're a few decades away from that. Like, not trying to blow up his words, but yeah, you are a little late to that party, dude. You are. You seriously are. But then again, he did like a 5 ways to change America, so I think that may have been an earlier flag to me that saying he was kind of far behind on the times. But, who knows. But seriously, guys, like always, I'm Bugsy, I'm the Fanbread Basher, and I'm here to just say, please, people, be smart. Use your heads. Don't be like those idiots. Because that's the way our country can get ruined, if we listen to those idiots. And thinking that they know better when actually they don't, when they don't know what they're really when they don't know what they're really talking about and only speak out of ignorance. Don't listen to them, because they don't know their ass from holy ground. So there you go. So I'll see you guys later, and like always, just be smart and just think. Use your mind. Always use your mind. I'll see you all pretty soon. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be another Undertale related video, so get ready for that. More goat fucking jokes for your pleasure. Sorry. More goat jokes for your pleasure. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Again, Gavin, you're too cool for that. Just, since we're all children in the head and stuff, I think you should go back to, I don't know, politics. So at least you don't have to deal with this anymore, Oh, but since you're working on Fox News, I really have no fucking pity for you, sir. I don't. Because Fox News will attack on any fandom that really doesn't understand, and you're just part of that group. So to you should know which finger I'm holding up. I'm holding actually 2. Fuck you, Gavin. Fuck you. See you guys later. And all politicians, stay out of video games. Okay? It will never end well for you. That includes you, Donald Trump.